Shu Li only had blood on his head and was not knocked unconscious, but the nightmare had completely begun. Shu Li pinched my husband's neck and punched and kicked him. Seeing my husband's face was ashen and dying, I hugged Shu Li's legs with tears in my eyes and begged him to let us go for the sake of my mother's long-term rescue of them and the sake of the child in my belly. But he just smiled contemptuously and ignored it, and even violated me in front of my husband. My husband died in the end, and I was broken and played with by Shu Li over and over again. I felt a burst of pain in my stomach, and I knew that it was the baby leaving. I was so desperate and I hated it so much. However, this demon did not let me go in the end. In order to satisfy his fetish, he strangled my throat fiercely while playing with me. The strength on both sides did not decrease at all. The pain had already made me lose consciousness. My breath became less and less, and my consciousness became more and more blurred. Just like that, I died, a miserable and painful death on what should have been a beautiful wedding night. Fortunately, God has eyes and gave me a chance to take revenge. I became a blood lion and could live like a normal person, but on the last day of every month, I would bleed from all 7 orifices. And I had to seek fresh blood to make up for it. I went to Shu Li's home and lurked for many days, but I couldn't see his shadow. It turned out that my mother saw that we had not returned and the phone call was unreachable. She was panicked and felt something was wrong, so she reported the case. The net of heaven is vast and nothing can escape it. Shu Li was also imprisoned for this, but because he was a teenager, he was only sentenced to 10 years. And now he will be released from prison in 2 years. I am unwilling to give up my blood feud, so how can I give up? I have been planning everything in a low profile, just to wait for the best time. I swear that I will not let go of anyone who offends me.